Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and we are going to complete this week, or is it either a little bit over or a little bit under a week? But anyway, we're going to finish out the streak of mono-element runs by running a wind run. But first, let's get our soundtrack. Classics. Alright. So if I roll that one more time, then I will choose the next soundtrack after that. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab the... Let's see. Increases movement speed and evasion chance. Alright, I don't think I've used Nev's Quartz yet, so this ought to be fun. Alright, so if we've got something that's giving us greater evasion chance... Actually, how much does it do it by? By 20%. Alright, so let's have a look here. Let's see, you do evasion chance. By how much? 5%. Yay. Shift does evade chance. Alright. And by how much? 10%. Plus critical hit chance. Alright, I think we've got ourselves something to work with here. So, let's go ahead and set up what we want to use. Now, Air Spinner would be kind of the obvious choice, but let's see what else we can do. Air Burst, Razor Burst. So this would be kind of a fun one just to kind of... So I would normally do Razor Burst. Some wind arrows. I think we're gonna do Air Burst, actually. As far as what we're gonna do here. So wind has some very interesting spells, but a lot of them function on sort of a multi-hit on idea of multiple hits. So I'm just looking over to see what looks good. Maybe before I do that, I should choose my signature. Storm Draft. I was kind of thinking blurring falconry just because of birds. But Gust of Volley would also be good, just as a... I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards Blurring Falconry or Wind Flurry. Now, if I take it... It's not horrible. It's not great either, though. The best I can call it is interesting. I'm going to go with my original idea. Then for our standard, let's go Wind Sentry. I talk about this one a lot. Actually, considering the number of enemies I'll be facing, maybe it'd be better to go for something that isn't quite dependent on that. Like Dragon Blast is a good one. So is Airborne Slam. I know, I'm taking a little bit too much time to make this decision, I'm sorry. Breaking Twister. Furious Tempest is also a good one. Oh, the problem is I like a lot of the choices in here, and I'm not sure which one I want to take. I think here, there's no doubt we gotta go with Air Spinner. I think I'm gonna go with Furious Tempest, just if for no other reason than just for a little bit of additional challenge. Alright, so as per usual, at least with these mono element runs, I am going to use the old tutorial glitch to get a little bit of a better start. I feel so sluggish. I don't want to be slow no more. Ow. That's what I get for not paying attention. Nice and easy. Think simple every time. So today's been a fairly nice day. The temperature outside only actually, I believe the high temperature today only got up to like 78 or 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which, real quick, I wish I had memorized the math for how to figure out the Celsius scale. So the highest temperature I saw was 78. So let's see what that translates to. Come on. That translates to roughly 25.5 or 26 degrees Celsius on just rounding up the number. Now, I like to give both the Fahrenheit and the Celsius numbers when I talk about temperatures, mostly because I think it's a good idea to be able to help people identify things by what they know. And let's be fair, the Fahrenheit scale is not the scale that everyone uses. Here we go. So I like to make sure that for my international viewers that they have a scale that they can understand, since most of the world uses the Celsius scale, and well, you know, also the rest of the world likes to use not just the Celsius or centigrade scale, but the rest of the world also prefers soccer, which of course is actually football in most of the rest of the world. And there we go. I forgot what I was gonna say, but most of the world prefers soccer or you know, real football, because American football is, I don't know. But to be fair, I'm not a big sports person anyway, so The rest of the world also uses the Celsius scale and the metric system, whereas like, it makes me wonder, do Americans use a different scale just for the sake of being different, or is there a reason behind it? Like, that's something I've been asking myself ever since I learned what the metric scale was, and I was thinking to myself, everything is measured in tens. This seems like it's a lot easier to use than what we learned in school. Why are we using this? But of course, and that just makes me a terrible, horrible socialist who doesn't care for America's values if I bring up things like that. I don't know if anyone takes it that seriously, but... But it sure seems like when you bring up ideas that aren't common in America, that's usually how they react to it, is by spouting that nationalist gibberish. So, I don't know. I wonder if maybe I'm just a little bitter. Because there's so many things that could be happening in our country right now that would probably be a good idea, but no one wants to consider them because they're un-American ideas. Translation: you can't make a fuckload of money off of them. Now, I should probably not be getting too political, but understand where my head is at right now. Yeah, there are definitely things in the world that are a little upsetting, to say the least. I don't even want to talk about what the Supreme Court is doing in our country. The thing, for those of you who are wondering, you know, why are you guys supporting some of these decisions? Trust me, most of us aren't. That's exactly what's so upsetting about this, is we are not necessarily supporting these ideas, but we're getting forced into dealing with them because, I mean, let's just put it as it is. What we want doesn't matter. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm just a little on the angry side about some of the things that have been happening in this country lately. And I know I'm not the only one either. And I am all for fighting for change. I think I'm gonna save my money. There's probably, because of how my build works, there's definitely better things to be investing in than the tapping ones. Alright, what is this? Family seal. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely down for getting more signature casts. Now, as far as why it took me so long to come up with the build, because wind is a more versatile element than you would think. Like, there's a lot that you can do with this element. And that's why so many wind spells just slot in easily into other build types. And even though a lot of people really like things like Scales of Babylon and Evading Zephyr, and Let's be fair, I like those spells too, but I wanted to. But if I'm gonna do mono wind, I need to make sure I have enough aggressive options. So take the aggressive options and see what pops up later. I was also thinking about taking a different basic, but I don't know, I like this one a little too much. And honestly, if I hadn't upgraded Air Spinner in the last level, I probably would have taken the upgraded Wind Slash because its upgrade is actually pretty solid. Okay, come on, I need to hurry up and find a group of enemies I can throw this at. Never mind. But I can give you the Token of Elegance. Which increases both evasion and critical hit chance, and that makes me a very happy boy. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, I went the wrong way. I can't even reach him. Yeah! Oh, shit. There we go. Alright, so I think here we want the Hunter's Stiletto and the Venom Stone. Those are both things that have that are stackable. So that should work out hopefully very well. Plus, once I get the Quartz leveled up, then I will be able to slow enemies, and that will pretty much automatically activate the Hunter's Stiletto. Alright, is there anything else I need to do on this floor? I don't think so. Ow. Alright, not bad. Not bad so far. Unlike the last run, though, I wasn't able to get the jewel activated on, like, before the first boss, so just gonna have to be a little patient with me. Ow. Well, that didn't work out at all. Alright. Not bad. Could probably have been better, but not bad. I'm not taking that. Alright, we need 2 more wind spells, so we need to hope that either Iris is being generous, or that we can find Nocturne, because we can, one way or another, we can we can activate his assistance. Oh, that would be the Doctor. So here's hoping that Iris is stalking Furious Tempest. Obviously, we want critical placebos, but... Now, of all the builds that I've put together this week for, the mono element week, this one seems to have, I'm not going to say more potential than the others, but it definitely seems like it's the one that I've had the easiest time going through the opening part of the game with so far. Oh. I could be wrong about that, though. But it's kind of like what I was saying about the wind element earlier. It's very versatile. Simply the idea that it can score multiple hits very quickly is already a very nice boon. I'm not exactly having trouble with cooldowns, but I might be back for that. I might also be back for the cinnamon dots. Oh, hey. Wait, what the heck? Was that a glitch? Was he supposed to go all the way up there? Like, I saw him just kind of go, woo! I was like, is he flying to the goddamn moon? What is this all about? Also, once again, she's not being helpful. I don't understand, Iris. You know I'm looking for assistance. Why aren't you giving it to me? Okay, so here's what I think I have to do. There, now I can give Dr. Song one of these. Yep, take that. Catalytic tonic. That's just lame. Alright, there, I've donated money to your cause. Now will you stop Wind Arcana, please? I figure so long as I have it temporarily, I might as well use these. Okay, I'm just getting reckless. Getting beat up. I'll definitely take that. Okay, come on, we really need... By the way, if I seem unusually quiet today, it's because, for the most part, I don't have a lot to say. I apologize. But I mean, there's a reason for that, though. It was a fairly normal, pretty decent day at work. Went longer than I wanted it to, but not by so much that I feel like I was being taken advantage of or anything. Temperature wasn't bad. I had a decent dinner. Got just a little bit of grocery shopping out of the way, and I also picked up that. I mean, it's kind of not right to call it new because by all rights it's not, but I picked up that new HD 2D RPG Live Alive, and I'm very interested in checking that out. The reason why I say I hesitate to call it new is because by all rights it was actually a Super Nintendo RPG from 1994 that didn't see release outside of Japan. So I guess I should say it was a Super Famicom RPG. Oh, I do want that because I'm going to give it to the Mimic. And it's cheap. I don't want to spend too much more money because, you know, just in case Iris is in a good mood, I want to be able to either pick up more Wind Arcana or do some upgrading. Okay, I can only upgrade one of them. This is bad. I might not be able to get the quartz done. But definitely upgrade. Now, so far, it is getting pretty good reviews, but and even the other 2D, the other HD 2D RPGs that have come out so far, I mean, I've liked them just the same. Even though they apparently haven't received as good of reviews, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't exactly checked. But I loved Octopath Traveler, and I'm very interested in trying out triangle strategy, mostly because it just looks like Final Fantasy Tactics on crack. And I was already a pretty big fan of Final Fantasy Tactics. Even though I'm generally not the tactical RPG person, I do make an exception for a few games. Just like how I'm not exactly a big fan of racing games, but again, I make an exception for a few. Alright, so let's grab a couple more relics to give to our little friend here. Alright, I'm holding on to that, holding on to that, holding on to that, holding on to that, holding on to that. Honestly, I can probably give up the cinnamon dots too. There we go, and boom. Plus 30. I would have been just fine with plus 25, but, you know, even if I don't get the quartz activated, I still know that I at least got a really good little Mimic. Thought I wasn't going to be able to take them down before they got their signature off. Oh, hello. Alright, I'm all for Storm Entourage. Alright, so we just need one more unique Wind Elemental Arcana to activate the Quartz. Oh, is it called Wind Entourage? Oh, it's Storm Entourage. Alright. Okay, Storm Entourage is kind of like Cardus Prime in a way. I mean, I knew that, but I haven't used it very much, so I don't know what sets it apart. Oh, here we go. Alright, look how nice and bright white we are. We're also very fast. It goes really well with that Covert Ops mask, I'm telling you. Oh, wow. Alright, Wind Entourage is really good. I'm sorry, Storm Entourage. Let me get it right. I specifically went to look it up so I wouldn't get it wrong, and then I got it wrong. So I'm experimenting with the Storm Entourage right now, but I do really like it. Oh, wow. Actually, it's really solid. Oh, really? Let's see how you like that. Now, I'm aware that I probably wouldn't be doing as much damage if I didn't have the crazy powerful Mimic. But even without the extra damage, that Storm Entourage seems really solid. Like, definitely comes highly recommended. At least from what I've experimented with so far. Oh, well, don't mind if I do. I want that. And I want that before I want the Sidewinder's badge, but Sidewinder's badge is pretty much a must. Hold on. Hold on, I just noticed something. How did I miss that? I almost made a huge mistake. That would have been unforgivable. Alright, well, let's not worry about the Sidewinder's badge anymore, but I do want that. Alright, well, we've got all the important ones upgraded. I would like to get Mock Stunner upgraded as well, but eh. At this point, I'm almost thinking I would rather just build up money to make use of the Dagger of Midas. Though there's a part of me that wonders, would I have gotten more damage out of just dropping the Dagger of Midas and taking the Sidewinder's badge? Not that I could have, I didn't have enough money. Which it's strange to think that with the retro floor plan I didn't have enough money. But I did have that big spending spree in order to get Dr. Song's assistance, which turned out to not be very helpful. But I shouldn't say that because because she did afford me a really big mimic. And if I have to give up something, I'd probably give up... I mean, for what it's worth, I like everything I have here, but... I'd probably give up the Paralytic Venom Stone if I had to give him anything. Oh yeah, I'm very pleased with this run, and I'm glad I decided to give Storm Entourage a chance. And when I say that, I mean it just showed up, and I decided, yeah, let's try using it and see how I like it. But yeah, I could have just gone with the Wind Salvo, and I'm kind of glad I didn't now. Ooh, Electric Fairy Companion. Don't mind if I do. Ow. Admittedly, this run is doing a great job for crowd control. Do I even care? I think it would almost... Like I said, it's probably better to just ignore that and make greater use of the Dagger of Midas. Alright, well this turned into quite the powerhouse of a run. Like, it's doing great on crowd control, and I still have enough left over to handle bosses with pretty decent ease. God damn it. Oh my goodness. What? Why has Freya been so difficult for me lately? Like, surely I can't be the only one that's noticed that she's kind of been kicking my ass lately. Maybe that's the comeuppance I get for saying that Zeal is the best girl in the game. Ow. Alright, anything here that would be particularly useful? No? Okay then. Let's just continue to make use of that Dagger of Midas. Make all of our feats of strength that much strengthier. Darkseid, do you mean to say stronger? That's your opinion. Alright, Storm Entourage seems really broken. my goodness. Okay, yeah, Storm Entourage. Start using it. That's really just all I have to say, is start using it. It is good. It is really good. That was a very interesting mono wind run, and simultaneously the end of this week of mono element runs. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was kind of an impromptu thing to just pick up the mono element thing just partway through it, but you know, after I did the second fire run, I just figured, all right, let's just do the rest. I want to use these jewels, and this seems like a good time to do it. And it did let me experiment with some things I don't normally use. Now, Storm Entourage, that might deserve an Arcana spotlight, because that was really strong. Like, I feel like I've been sleeping on that a little too hard, so we might have to come back to that. But anyway, that's all for right now, so thank you guys very much for watching. If you could, drop me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, share the video with others, let them know what's going on, and I think it's time to play with the birds and check out Live Alive. So thank you guys very much for all of your continued support. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you